And we're back! This is... Oh, wait, didn't... Go? Yep. Oh, wow, okay. And we're back! This is LEGOBrickFan Productions here with Ethan Jong and Funny Bricks. And, oh, wait, I might as well quickly pull up his channel. But meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, make sure to put that in the comments section below. I guess I'll just screen share the live thing right now. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions, make sure you, there's already been some comments about like it not starting because it always starts a little bit late. That's a flaw with it. However, I do have an Instagram if you guys want to check that out. It's at LEGOBrickFan Productions. It's in the link in the description as always. And let's switch over to alright, here we go. Alright, so I am the host, and obviously I'm LEGOBrickFan Productions, so if you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe. I just posted a short Hobbit thing. It's just sort of a small joke, I guess. And it won't make sense if you haven't read the book, but, I mean, it says just read the book, so I guess there you go. Anyway, I have less subscribers than last. Oh wait, did I have less subscribers than last BrickTalk? I don't know. But anyway, only 11 to go to 700, which it'd be cool to make by the new year. Also here we have Ethan Jong and Funny Bricks. So make sure you guys subscribe to both of them at the end of the video. The links will be completed, or not completed. Well, I'll put in the links like within like 5 minutes after the video ends. And also, the person who won the cow, which stands for question of the week, and I guess I don't count the, so it wouldn't be QOTW, is bigbricksfilms, and the answer was the king from series, I was gonna say 8 for whatever reason, series 13. This is actually series 13, right? Yeah, okay. Not The Simpsons. But yeah, so if you guys, I love criticism. Well, yeah, I guess I appreciate criticism, as long as it's like, you know, like not rude and stuff. So I appreciate that. And if you unsubscribe, I'd appreciate if you could tell me why. But yeah, I don't do sig figs anymore. So yeah, please don't ask or anything. I haven't had anyone asking. I think I'm gonna stop saying that sooner or later because I've said it a million times and I'm pretty sure everyone knows. I don't do sub for sub also. But you guys, if you guys would like me to check out your channel, then just ask for that, and I might subscribe if I, you know, enjoy your content. So, here is the, I want to say shout-out winner. Well, yeah, they get a shout-out if you answer the cow correctly. The question of the week. I guess a lot of people like don't know what that means, but yeah, I haven't really been explaining it, so there you go. So make sure you subscribe. The link is in the description. As it always is for if someone does correctly answer the cow. Question of the week, that is. So yeah, the first thing we're going to talk about is LEGO news, although I'm dying to talk about the new Hobbit movie, and I won't spoil anything, don't worry, for people who are interested. I will not spoil anything. And one thing I'm just going to say is, not that it's like the book, but it's like the book in certain ways. So, what on earth? Hold on. Alright, so, yeah. What was I going to say? Alright, here we go. The images for the Age of Ultron sets.
Yes.
So... Okay, here we go. So one of these is the older one, so I guess just ignore that. Obviously. I guess I'll color over it. Oh, wait. There you go. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so ignore that. But I believe these are all the new ones. Now, we have, why can't I count? 6 sets here. And, I guess, like, I don't know, they're okay. I really like this here, mainly because these pieces I like, and let me just, there you go. These pieces I like, and I used a lot of them in parts of my Batcave, and so it's nice that we're getting a lot of those pieces. However, I feel like most of the sets are rip-offs, considering that if you compare dollars to euros, there's usually more dollars, I think, than there's euros. I'm not sure. Like what I'm saying is that like if this is almost about 80, is that uh, if that's 79 euros or 80 euros or whatever, it's probably more like US dollars, and that's a bit concerning. I'm not sure if that's right, but that's
I
a
think
bit concerning.
I think it's
That's
opposite. I think it's
all
less.
right. Okay, good. All right, that
I'm
makes sense.
hoping. I'm hoping it is.
I'm just gonna look that up on Google because they have like a million. It's okay. Euro to dollar. But anyways, but if it is that, the prices on these sets are very disappointing. If so, okay. All right, so I'm stupid. 1 euro equals 1.22 US dollars. So, oh wait. So then, I'm so stupid. That might mean I was right.
Math.
More. It says 79.99 euros would convert to 97 US dollars. So, I doubt that's going to be the actual price of this, because if so, that's really sad. Um, but yeah. Anyway, so we get like a bunch of different versions of Ultron. I believe there's one in this set here. There's like the original one in this set here, and there is one right there, I believe.
There's three versions. Prime and Ultra. Ultimate.
Yeah. I think this one's no, this one's Ultimate. This one's Prime, or I haven't. It says somewhere, but anyway, this is the original. This is another one, and this isn't. This looks like the one from the trailer, although they both have red, so I don't know. And the main thing is there's a new Hulk, and a lot of people like this, and I don't have a problem with it. They fixed the pants to purple, and I like the hair. But to be honest, I actually I don't like the olive green color because some people are saying it's more accurate to the movie, and I don't know. I don't know that it really is more. I'm just gonna look up a picture to make sure I'm not.
It's very weird.
It Yes, it's more accurate, but I feel like it still should be green because the olive green's still. I don't know. It's like a grayish green. Um. So I mean, I don't know. I guess it is technically more accurate. It's a lighter shade of green, but it should be a bit more green. But I mean, yeah, I guess technically it's accurate. Um. All right, someone just commented, "Can you give me a link to the newest BrickTalk?" And I. All right. Anyway, let's just continue talking about this. So, yeah, I guess it's more accurate and everything, but I don't know. I kind of like the darker design. But this castle's interesting, and it says new in April, which was I'm pretty sure that was like the exact same time the Avengers sets came out for the first Avengers movie, just around April. April. Technically, they came out in May. But I remember they were in stores I believe. But yeah, so we've got a lot of cool sets here. Doesn't seem like they changed. Oh, they did change Captain America, but he still has the weird skin tone, which I really didn't like. Because Captain America is my favorite Avenger, and so the only Avenger set I got was the one with Captain America, which luckily happened to be the smallest set. Um, Even if I do get the set though for Captain America, the set actually looks pretty cool for the castle pieces and stuff, and it'd be cool to have a Hulk and Quicksilver and stuff.
Wait. Didn't you get more Avengers sets than that?
Um, I think I only have this one and the parts of the truck one with the Loki thing. But
Yeah. Yeah, because I just saw a video of you making like a video on the new Avengers minifigs. It was a long time ago, but like it
yeah,
had all the.
yeah, I was getting to that. That's because
Oh,
I took those from my brothers who had them.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so I ended up doing that, and I don't think they noticed. So I also did that for my Hulk comparison video from a longer time ago. Not that long ago. Not I don't know. Um, but yeah, so I needed them to like make it look cool, I guess, and that I had all the Avengers. Uh, but they're all gone now because the one brother's like really irresponsible, which is quite unfortunate because actually between two of my brothers, they had all the dwarfs from the Hobbit, and now I'm trying to get them all from them. And the one that the dwarfs that the other one had are just like gone. But I salvaged most of the other ones. So anyway, it'd be cool to have all like. I mean, like I wouldn't spend that much money on it, but I'm just getting a bit into the Hobbit because of the last movie and everything. And it'd be cool to have sets. I really want an Azog minifigure. Um, I don't know. I just like collecting like the bigger bad guys, even though he wasn't in the book. So whatever. Yeah. So that has nothing to. Actually, it does because that's what I want to talk about later. But yeah. So the Hulk's in. He's in these two sets here. It'd be cool to get Ultron. Like I said, I don't even know that I will get any of these sets because, and I think Funny Bricks, you were commenting about this, like why don't you collect both Marvel and DC? Because usually the reason is usually because, or not usually because, the reason is because usually when I spend money on Lego, there's a DC, or when I have money that I'm like spending on Lego, there's usually DC stuff that I don't have, and that comes first. So. And I do have, like, I get Marvel sets occasionally. Well, not really occasionally, but, I mean, I got one over the summer. The Doc Ock Truck Heist. I like that set, so. Anyway, I thought that was cool. And I wanted the police officer guy, even though it's really generic and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, these sets are cool. Oh, wait, Captain America comes in 2 sets, doesn't he? Well, I'll probably get a cheaper one. I mean, I don't know that they really, like, need to, like, they've already made a Quinjet, and yeah, I guess this one's new, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's new and stuff. I mean, it's not the first time they've done that.
I think it's the old one, so.
Yeah, well.
The only Avengers set I'm missing is the Quinjet.
Yeah, my brother had that one, but
Yeah.
but I mean, this new one they have more accurate hair. Like Black Widow has an accurate hairpiece, and I don't think she looks like an old woman like she did in the old one.
Yeah.
Because she had these weird cheekbones, and I don't know, did not look like her.
Lane Lewis, they could do it really old too.
Yeah, and so and what I don't like with Thor, I mean, they did this with the old line, but if they're gonna improve so much on these Avengers, I wish they would have given Thor the I don't know, like the darker blonde hairpiece that they've made of that. It came in a camper set from not a while ago, but maybe a couple of years or something like that. Not the first one, or the one from 2007. I have that one, but like they've made, because you know how everyone is like, it's basically the same color of his beard, but then they give you a yellow hairpiece, which it's really annoying. So I mean, they still haven't fixed that, and I consider that something that's easily fixable. It's not just like they're purposely doing it for some reason, because his hair's not that color. But yeah. Anyway, so the Avengers Tower looks cool. I'm not saying they don't look cool, but I think they made a new Iron Man that's in a bunch of the sets.
Yeah,
like
really cool.
Mark 32. I can't tell what it is, but So yeah, let's see what else is there. Oh, there's this. I forget who this is, so I don't know Marvel, so let's zoom in and try to find it. Oh.
Are you talking about the Vision?
Oh yeah. Okay, that's his name. I don't know like anything about Marvel, so. Yeah, this guy. He looks pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I just realized. I might end up probably won't end up getting that set. It's just that I just realized this now, but you know how like with the 2014 well, I mean, I get that it was short. They made the Damian Wayne Robin short, so they gave him the short little yellow cape, and then in the Junior's Batcape set, they gave Robin the short yellow cape. I thought for whatever reason they were like neglecting to make a full-size yellow cape, so they were making it really hard for people who like wanted one for Robin who didn't have the old Robin. I just realized though that they made it, so that is cool. As long as it doesn't have like sparkles on the back, or anything. Like I don't know, like a Vitruvius cape, which they made in white with Galadriel. So I don't know, but these sets look pretty decent, and I definitely like that. It's actually to me, it's pretty surprising that they updated the Hulk. Because he was one of the people. Like I get like they made a new Iron Man suit, and I think they updated Captain America. And I don't know if they updated Thor or not. I think he might be. It looks a bit more detailed.
He is.
Okay. Yeah, so they added in little things, and I expected that, but to be honest, I didn't expect them to put effort into actually changing the Hulk into that color, but it just seems a little bit too light for me, even though, yeah, technically he's like that. At least, well, I agree with the, like, that he never had tan pants, and I guess the first time they made it, I don't know. There must be reasons behind that. But anyway, I've been talking about these a lot. So these sets are, oh, and the Hulkbuster is really cool. So, yeah, I'm not sure why Hulk's operating this. Doesn't seem like something he would do. Is he operating it or is he just standing behind? I don't know. But anyway, so we get 3 different versions of Ultron, so that's very cool as well. Yeah, and we also get henchmen for I don't know, henchmen. Well, like bad guys for. Oh,
Hydra, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and for I was talking about these guys for Ultron, but they're not like henchmen. I just mean like like people who I don't know. They're not henchmen because these in this case it's robots, but like warriors, I guess. But yeah, so these sets are pretty cool. Is that Hawkeye? But I really should have known this, but I hope that's Hawkeye because they gave him an updated hairpiece.
In the truck.
It's either him or the other guy.
It's Hawkeye.
All right, good, because that hairpiece was not good from the. It was not good from the original one. I like that better. Anyway, though, I guess I'll find an image of the Hobbit. So I saw the Hobbit at opening day here in the U.S., which was on Wednesday, and I really liked it. Now, it's not getting the best reviews, and I can understand why, because it's still inaccurate to the book. I mean, the whole movie's trilogy, they've changed a lot from the book, so that was expected. I don't know, I thought it was good. There were only a few moments. Who's echoing? I must find it.
It's Ethan John, I think.
Talk. Oh, it is. No, it is. Oh. It is. I'll just bring it down a little bit. Alright, that's not bad. Actually, it is bad. Let me just turn it off. Okay, let's read the comments. Oh, gosh. Lots of comments. Alright. There's people talking to each other. The break must go on. Have I seen the new Hobbit movie? Yes. I'm... Okay. Cool. Really? Has anyone seen it? Okay, lots of stuff. Yeah. Hey, sorry, but can you redo my shoutout? What do you mean redo your shoutout, bigbricksfilms? I don't know what do you mean redo your shoutout? I already gave you a shoutout at the beginning of the video, so I don't know what I did wrong there. I need to redo it. And if you didn't get to see it, then you can go back in the live stream and watch it, or just like finish and then watch it again, I guess. But he did get the shoutout. Lots of comments. I know what the jumpers do. Sorry, they're just talking to each other. Well, mostly. But yes, I agree that Ultron looks sick, and don't spam random comments. It's annoying. I have horrible typing skills. See, that's the sort of thing that I really didn't need to know. But I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to read if people actually have questions or comments. So spamming is annoying. Anyway, though, the new Hobbit movie I really liked. Actually, it's just a battle for the majority of it, and yeah, I'm not going to spoil it or anything. And this is not a spoiler at all. And I just thought it'd be funny. I don't think anyone will steal my idea for this, but not that I will actually do this, but if you guys remember, Azog had a claw in his hand because his hand got cut off in the battle of, I'm not going to pronounce it right, Azun B. I don't know how to pronounce it. I really have no idea. It's some really long word that I can't remember. The thing where Azog killed Thor, and no, it's not a spoiler. That happens in the first movie. He killed his grandfather, and then Thorin battled him and cut off Azog's left hand. like, you know, from Azog's perspectives. That's how we refer to stuff. So yeah, how I would refer to it. So my point is, if you're looking at him, which obviously you are, it's his right hand, but it's his left hand. So anyway, I like the movie, and what was I saying? So throughout the entire movie, instead of that hook, not I always say hook, the claw thing or whatever, like the hand. Yeah, it is more of a claw hook thing. It's this sword, with a little niche in it. Sort of, yeah. Like it's like it looks like a lightning bolt, sort of, and the niche, you know, is important. Oh yeah. Also, guys, don't put spoilers in the comments if you've seen the movie, because on one of my Instagram pictures, I just like put a picture and said, yeah, I saw it, I really liked it, and then people like said like who died and whatnot. And someone's like, oh, well, now it's like spoiled. Like they weren't being serious, but I was like, well, come on, you didn't. And then they're like, oh, I thought you said spoilers in the comments. And no, where did they see that? Anyway, I don't know though. So yeah, it's a good movie though. There's a lot of CGI, but to be honest, I didn't notice because I was seeing it in 3D IMAX. So it'll probably look worse when it comes out on DVD. I noticed that like I didn't mind it as much when I saw it in theaters, at least that I can remember, for the Desolation of Smaug, and I just watched it this past weekend to get ready, and it looked a lot worse. But yeah, so it pretty much sets up for Lord of the Rings. But a lot of people didn't like it, and I can understand why. It's actually, I think it's the shortest Middle-earth movie from Peter Jackson. It's shorter than the other two Hobbit movies. I can tell you that. It's a 2.5 hours long. Not even. That's pretty impressive. Awesome Lego Productions. Okay, that's a good thing to bring up. Are you thinking of getting the new Lego Hobbit sets? I'm actually I asked for a few since the new Batman sets aren't out. I wanted to get more Lego this year. So I asked for the Dumbledore set. It's either that one or the Battle of the Five Armies. The Battle of the Five Armies is better for the minifigures, but the Dumbledore set would be extremely helpful to me, because like I don't know, this is just how I think of it. For whatever reason, I love dark gray bricks, and pretty much I use them in a lot of things. They're very useful. Or dark bluish gray. Oh, I'm sorry. Bricks. But let me. All right. So, but anyway, though, not all of them. And I mean, I really would like this Smaug set. Like, I would really like to have Smaug, but it's just I'm definitely not getting that, and I'm not getting all the Hobbit, all the new. I'm not gonna set out to get them. But I do want to get the Witch King battle set. Okay, there's a funny thing about that, but I guess I shouldn't talk about it. But you guys can expect this. I'll just say that the sets of the movie, and like I'm sure you guys already knew this because this is how it always is, are not really accurate. And this isn't a spoiler at all, but the Battle of the Five Armies set, and now that I think about it, it makes sense. But it's really like a bunch of different minifigures, and then like it's just a bunch of different parts thrown into one set. Like that happened in a bunch of different parts of the movie, and thrown into Dale, because this isn't really a spoiler, but the really Bard and it comes with Gundabad Orcs, I believe, but really Bard is the only one who's in Dale, in like when this is happening. Thorin never goes to Dale. That's not really a spoiler. I'm just saying the sets are inaccurate. Okay. Also, the funny thing is, if you guys know the Witch King battle set, it has Elrond on Galadriel, and they appear to be fighting one of the, I would say one of the ring wraiths, but it must be the Witch King, which is the highest one, I guess. If you guys remember from the third Lord of the Rings movie, gets stabbed in the face, and he kind of does he explode? Nah, he doesn't really explode. But anyway, he's the Witch King of Angmar, and Angmar's in the movie. I didn't expect him to do that, but Angmar's in the movie. So that is very cool. And yeah. The brick must go on. Here's a spoiler. Everybody dies. The end. Yeah. That's not an actual spoiler. But yeah. So yeah. I want to get the Battle of the Five Armies set for the figures. However, the thing is, if I only get that, then I'm stuck with an Azog with what my brothers would call one of my brothers would call a constipated face. Um, whenever they see a face of a Lego person, or a Lego person, a minifigure, whenever they see one that's like making an angry face, they call it like a constipation face or something like that. And the one in the Battle of the Five Armies, Azog, yeah, he actually has a different face, which is like yelling, and whereas the one in the Dol Guldur battle has like a normal just grinning face, which is better, obviously. Um, but anyway, so back to the Witch King battle set. There's actually something that this is no, it's not a spoiler because obviously if he's in the set, he's in the movie. And if you guys remember, that's the Witch King. If you see the Witch King in the Witch King battle set, you'll go, oh yeah, that looks like the one from the Fellowship of the Ring. And whenever Frodo puts the ring on and sees them, which is really in the Fellowship when he gets stabbed by one of them. That's what they look like in the Lego or in the Lego Lord of the Rings video game. They're called the Twilight versions. So I don't know. I guess I'll call them the Twilight versions. And you know what that one is actually not an inaccurate scene. However, and this is I found this really funny when I look back at the set. That's not what the Witch King. It's actually a different version of the Witch King. When they're in that scene. So basically I'm saying Lego made the wrong version and put it in the set. So I just thought that was kind of funny, and I won't go any further, but that's not like what they're wearing. The Witch King's wearing when they're in the scene, and yeah. I'll just go that far. Although it is a great set for $15, especially for the spectacular minifigures. They left out Saruman, but I already have Saruman, so I don't care. Yeah. I'm gonna go see it. Bye, Chrome Dome. So yeah, we're almost done. And anyway, I might have said this earlier, but there's only one. Well, there's a couple. First of all, you guys all know the love thing between Tariel and Killy. I don't like that at all in this movie. In the beginning, I don't like it in the beginning. I'll just say that much. It doesn't. I don't know. It's bad. Yeah. So I'll say that I didn't like it in the beginning of the movie. What else? And there was this one really extremely stupid moment. That's like I can't explain it, or else you guys will call me out on spoiling the movie. Which it's really not spoiling the movie. But it's just immensely stupid. And if you guys, I'll just say it involves ice. It involves ice and floating. There you go. That won't give it away. But those of you who've seen the movie will know what I mean. Ice, floating, and walking. I'm trying to say it without like giving it away to people, and it's really not going to give away anything. It's such an immensely stupid movie thing to do that characters do in movies, which I was getting really annoyed at. But the battles are all epic, and there's not only really one, there's two epic showdowns. But yeah. So, good movie. I liked it. And also the sets are inaccurate. Most of them are inaccurate, and I'll just say that what's it called? The Smaug set that is coming out in this line, and everyone already recognizes this, but some people the set was Smaug in Erebor. They're like some people were saying, no, this doesn't happen. I think this is supposed to be an old movie set. And I was thinking, yeah, but well, no, maybe he could come back to the mountain. I don't know, and he doesn't. So that set's inaccurate. It's funny though, because pretty much everything about the set, the main attraction of the set, is the thing that's inaccurate about it. If Smaug wasn't in that set, it'd be perfectly fine, because the dwarfs get on all this new armor, so it makes sense. However, I'm not sure where Dwalin's transparent green X comes from, and Dane in the Battle of the Five Armies set, Dane's transparent red X is coming from. It's like Lego, we're talking about the third Hobbit movie, and I'm not spoiling anything. And the reason I'm saying this is because I went back and looked at the sets, and I actually remembered Dane's axe, which is good. Like, I paid attention. I was like, that's an awesome axe, because he was pretty awesome in that movie. Um, and I don't know, I just recognized it, and I went back and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not transparent red. No wonder these dwarfs look so. The armor was so weird looking. But yeah. So yeah. What else is there to talk about? There's a lot of stuff that happens in the movie, and also right now I did see it with one of my friends, but I can't talk about it with any of my other friends yet, without spoiling the movie. So I'll have to wait and see. It is accurate to the book though in some ways, and I can't explain what ways, because then people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's a spoiler," and then they're probably gonna look it up and spoil the movie for themselves. However, it's funny because I actually had a friend who okay. Yeah, so I had a friend who was like, yeah, the day I was seeing it, well, in the beginning of school, I saw it after school, but I was, he was like, oh, I took a survey yesterday and I got to see the movie, and I was like, oh, well, that's cool. So, not that he spoiled it, but I just like asked, I sort of was like, so, does this happen and does this happen? And he's like, yep. I was like, I was right. But actually, one of the things he told me was false. It wasn't true. And so I was starting to doubt if he'd seen the movie. And I went back and asked him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, never mind." And he was like, I was like, "Okay, well, at least I know he did see the movie. That's good." At least I was surprised when that happened because he said it did. Anyway, though, that's my spoiler-free talk about it, and I'm really trying to like be as vague as possible, but talk about it so that those who have seen the movie will understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, oh wait, the question of the week, not the cow of the week, the question of the week the cow is going to be the Hobbit related. What is, it's really, I'll just make it really easy. What is wrong with the, or what is inaccurate? There's two things that are inaccurate about it's called the Lonely Mountain, I believe. The Lonely Mountain set from this third wave of Hobbit sets. On the box it says Battle of the Five Armies. Hint, 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 hint. It also has Smaug. Hint, hint, hint. And you'll have to explain why said things are inaccurate, which I went over, so it shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This is LEGOBrickFan Productions, Ethan Jong, and Funny Bricks signing out.